Welcome back everyone to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 3, Episode 3 of War of the Ring, and we are playing the Warriors of Middle-earth expansion. We've also got the Lords of Middle-earth expansion in play, so we had a pretty exciting round 2. The Fellowship has moved to 3 positions. It's still hidden. We were able to deploy Gothmog from the Shadow Army, and the forces of both Sauron and the forces of Sauron are at war, and that opens the way to activating some of the characters from Lords of Middle-earth like Elrond and Galadriel. So let's keep this going. We'll jump into round number 3. And first, quick shout out to Pontus Fathom Press. As you guys know, we have another podcast that has another YouTube channel that has podcasts, and I've taken the first. This is the sort of the podcast we did during the pandemic. So I collected the first 33 podcasts that we did into this 3-volume set, and we're just editing them up and publishing them out. But Volume 3 has got all of our Tolkien podcasts. If you want to go check this out, it's coming soon to printed form. We've got the book in proof here as we speak. Probably Q1 of next year. But if you want to go listen to the podcast, you can check it out over on that channel. Also, check out our bookstore. Have lots of other content there. Cthulhu books, Killingworth Bogman, Dead Sons 11. Go check out the content there. Helps to support the channel. You can also support us on our Patreon. I've been uploading painting lists and our basically our season playlist blog posts, so you can go to one spot. If you're into War of the Rings, you can see all of our playlists in one spot, and summaries of the games. We've got games for Conan by Monolith, Joan of Arc, starting to play A Song of Ice and Fire, Cthulhu Death May Die, and Game of Thrones. So go over and check those out. It's something for everybody over there. Eldritch Horror as well. Okay, so let's jump into turn number 3. I will reclaim our dice. As we've got Gothmog on the board, it means we'll also grab, and I will check the War of the Rings, Lords of Middle-earth. I believe we get to add Gothmog's dice. I think there's a die for him. Let's just double check. Balrog, Gothmog. Yeah, so he gets the black die with this golden color, so we'll add that to the shadow player dice. So things are already getting exciting right now. They'll roll those dice. So we reclaim dice. We will have them put a hunt die there. Let's draw our cards. Shadow player cards gets Servants of Sauron. The shadows gather, and the ring is mine. Okay, the ring is mine. Cool. Let's put those here. We'll grab the Free Folk cards. I've got to come up with a strategy to activate some of our... I'm thinking the strategy I will use to activate at least the Ents and the... I believe it's the Ents and the Eagles is once the Fellowship is revealed to not be in Rivendell. So I think that would be a kind of cool reveal, and also try to get Elrond maybe activated. We'll check it out. So we've got Wraiths of Fear, Rangers of the North, and Take Someone You Can Trust. So we'll check through those after we do our rolls. So I've got my action dice and game turn guide here. So now we can go ahead and roll our dice. And we'll roll with the Gothmog die. And we'll roll with our Free Folk dice. Okay, so with the Gothmog dice, we've got a Eye of Sauron there, but there's a star next to it, so I'm not sure what that means. I'm going to go look that up. So with Gothmog, let's check what the die face looks like. So Gothmog dice has I remove. So it says what does it say here? Both roll the I and remove results. Only one I must be added to the hunt box, and the free people must select the keeper dice to use. Okay. What does the I remove mean? I plus remove. Recovering or removing lesser minion dice. During the recovery action phase, both used and unused dice are recovered. The lesser minion dice. Let's see if they explain it in the Gothmog section. Gothmog's die is removed from the game during the recovery action dice phase if either its army result or its I result, which shows the remove symbol, was chosen. The Witch King. Oh, so actually, we have to remove his dice if we get the remove. It says if the Witch King is in play and recovers action dice at the beginning of the turn, eliminate the previous turn's lesser minion die if its result has a star remove for it. Okay, so the idea of this removing dice, removing special action dice. As a special action die is removed during the recover action dice phase, the character associated with is eliminated from the game. Okay, so if he's eliminated, we remove the die. Okay, fine. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, let's go. So actually, this is a I, so we can move this to the hunt as well. And let's go ahead and start with the fellowship player. They will play, let's have them play a card. I see that they've got the play an event card. Well, actually, you know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to use this muster die to activate one of our new characters. So Elrond, if Sauron or the elves are at war and Rivendell is unconquered, you can use a muster die result to play Lord Elrond in Rivendell. So I will use this. I'll just use this muster die, I guess, and I will activate Lord Elrond. So now he is also on the board, and I'll just kind of keep his card out here on the table so we keep track. So Elrond is in play. Let's move over to the shadow player. Shadow player will do a shadow player will also use a muster army dice to move Orthanc into at war. I'm going to use this Will of the West to move the elves closer to war. And I will go back to the shadow player. I'll have them play a card with their event die. And let's see which ones they can play. They've got the Ring is Mine. Let's just go ahead and put that on the board. So there's a Ring is Mine token that I will put into the Cracks of Doom. I don't think I have it right here with me, but I will. It's not in the token bag. It's one of the reserve ones. So I will go grab it from the bag and place it in the board during the break. So that will be that die. Let's go back to the fellowship player. They'll get to play an event card as well. Let's see what they can play. They can play I believe the Eagles get activated if the last known position is not in Rivendell. Okay, so I can't play the eagle die. Okay, play on the table if both Meriadoc and Peregrine are in the Fellowship. After the shadow player reveals a hunt tile, we have a special action with take someone you can trust, and that keeps us at 5 cards, so we don't have to discard any cards. So that's good for us. Let's move back to the shadow player. Have the shadow player again. Let's have them move the army out of minus Morgul to here with an army move. We'll play another event card from the Free People. Okay, so I'm going to do recruit 1 eagle figure from the Eagle's Eyrie, or add it to the starting setup. So we get to recruit an extra eagle, and then I can shuffle this back into the deck. So this gets shuffled back into the deck. So I will have 3 eagles there when they activate. So just get to use that one. Eagles are here. So now there's 3 eagles in this space, which is helpful. Just can recruit an extra eagle. That'll come in handy later. Okay, so that's going to do it for our Fellowship players. Let's move with this army figure the troops from Gorgoroth will move into minus Morgul. Then we have another muster action. We can move the final shadow player of the West is at war now. And then finally, army. We can play an army event card. So let's take a look at army event cards that we've got. And we've got we're going to play the Morgul Wound if the Fellowship is revealed. No. The Witch King is... no. Let's play this one. Warn and Sorrow and Toil. If a companion of the Fellowship is taken as a casualty, you may discard one of the Free Folk tokens. So we'll play this one on the table, and that will wrap up for us the actions. So that's going to do it for turn 2. I will add this token to the board. This is going to do it for turn 3, and we'll see you in turn 4. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.